When you look at Chelsea's system of play, you will, to be fair to him, you will see the brand of football he's trying to play. It's just that he's not been able to either communicate it properly or the player has not been able to assimilate it properly. But most times when it works, that is the result you see, like the West Ham results that happened over the weekend.
Well, football, they say, is a game of life and also a game of doubt. If you are in doubt, you just leave out. That's exactly what is going in through the minds of many Chelsea fans who started the season like a very, very poor team. But now that everybody is set and done, Chelsea are the best team in town. And a lot of people are saying, can Chelsea continue this form till next season? If they do, they should be able to win the league. Well, you're welcome to another exciting edition of Be Trending from the stables of Best of the Best Sports Show. Anywhere on planet Earth, I'm your usual host from the coast to the most. My name is Adetola Farouk. It feels good to be here once again. And today is also a very, very special day. Before I even go into the topic and also introduce my guest, today is the birthday of my special guest in the studio. And a lot of bell is rolling for my big man talking about Roy, who is never keen to listen. But this morning, he is listening. He's listening and he's also very, very keen to listen to me because we'll be celebrating right after the show this lovely day. Happy birthday to you, my very good brother.
Thank you,
Roy.
brother. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here, and I really want to thank God for sparing my life.
Yep.
It's not been easy, but we thank God for His mercies and everything. So, shout out to all you guys that actually gave me the love and everything. I'm very, very grateful.
All right, guys, watching at this point, please do a special shout out for Roy on our comment section, wishing him all the best and also pray for him. But don't task him. But if you task him, actually go. This man is loaded to the brim. Well, enough said about that. Once again, happy birthday to you, my brother. And Chelsea gave you a big birthday present over the weekend. I'm talking about Chelsea. Let us start from Chelsea this weekend. I was speaking to a friend over the weekend after Chelsea, annihilated West Ham, and he said this Chelsea team just need 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 players. And I said that as well at the course of the program earlier, that Chelsea need just 4 players. And I think that Chelsea could be the next champion next season. Chelsea are always a team that don't go a long stretch without winning the title. And I feel it's about time for them to come back into winning ways again. And Roy, you are a big Chelsea supporter, a fan as well. But most importantly, you are an analyst on today's program. Do you think with addition of 2 or 3 players to this team, or 4 max, can Chelsea be the team to win the league next season?
I would say yes. I totally agree. We are not so far away from contesting the league. You will see from our previous games that the problem
if you say you're not far away, are you talking about the position you are on the table or probably your performance?
No, I'm talking about the performance. Actually, your performance actually translates to results. Throughout this season, in and out, you realize that we've played beautiful football. You agree with me that we've played beautiful football, but they've had the problem of taking their chances, scoring the goals and all of that. Team play, and sometimes they will switch off at the 11th hour when you actually need them most. You will see them switching off, conceding unnecessary goals and all of that. So I feel if they can solve the strikers department, take care of the defense, take care of maybe 1 or 2 midfielders more, like defensive midfielder. I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think Caicedo is a proper 4. So I'm looking at a 4 like a Declan Rice, a 4 like Thomas Partey, a 4 like Rodri, a proper 4, and you can now advance Caicedo. And I think with all of that, then we need an experienced keeper as well. Yeah, kudos to Petrovic. He has actually put up some fantastic saves and all of that this season.
Well, I've looked at Chelsea's statistics this season to the last season. I think in terms of performance, Chelsea have improved. Probably the way they play, but the result is what is just not coming in regularly. And just over the weekend as well, a lot of reports saying that Osimhen might be choosing Chelsea. That's going to be like a cherry on top of the on top of the cake. And all of this put together, I know a lot of players are leaving Chelsea at this point in time. Thiago Silva is saying bye-bye. I think another Chalobah might also be leaving on 1 or 2. But most importantly, do you think that the addition of Victor Osimhen could perhaps be the icing on the cake that might connect a lot of things together for Chelsea. We know how prolific Chelsea have been in front of goal this season, courtesy of Jackson, times could be in Madwiki, but Palmer has helped to step in. Even the way the penalty he has scored a good number of goals. A midfielder scoring 12 goals this season, it's not easy. If I had the penalties to it, 21 goals this season. And I feel that if Chelsea can get Victor Osimhen, how vital will Osimhen's addition be to Chelsea next season?
Well, Osimhen is a very fantastic striker. You know, he actually helped Napoli win their Scudetto last season. You understand? But that's Serie A. It's a different ball game when you come to the Premiership. So, yeah, as much as I will beat my chest to say he's a very fantastic striker. We've seen fantastic strikers coming to the English Premiership and struggle. The likes of Radamel Falcao, what's his name, Hernan Crespo. They all struggled in Premiership. You understand? So I'm skeptical about his adaptation. I don't know if he's going to adapt properly in Chelsea. If you talk about Arsenal, I would say yes. The style or kind of football Arsenal plays, he will fit in perfectly. He will score loads of goals. But, you know, Chelsea is, I don't know how to put it so people don't misunderstand me as a Chelsea fan, but in summary, I just feel he may struggle. May is the word. He may struggle in a Chelsea shirt. But however, if you look at it from the other side, most African players have actually succeeded in Chelsea. You know, strikers, Drogba, wingers, Solomon Kalou, and what have you, Mikel, they've all succeeded in Chelsea. So maybe coming to Chelsea may be the addition that we are actually looking at to solve that striking position. Because when you look at our position in the league today, and you look at the matches we've played, you realize that there are some matches ordinarily we created the chances, but we couldn't take them.
Absolutely.
So somebody like Victor Osimhen would have taken those chances and would have probably been, who knows,
in a stronger position.
In a stronger position this season.
All right, now let's look at it finally from this angle. Now we have talked about Chelsea, you know, being ripe enough. If these players are put together and also additions are made to it, particularly Victor Osimhen also added to that team. But Pochettino has had a lot of issues with so many Chelsea fans. Some of them want him to stay, majority wants him to leave. But with the recent results he has been churning out, you know, scoring goals with reckless abandon, performance also on the field of play, and also the ability for him to also, you know, change, you know, players at times and also work well for him might also be a key factor. Do you think the project will thrive with Poch leaving Chelsea at this point in time, or you think he's still the man that can lead Chelsea to the title? The only title he has won in his career as a coach was won in Paris Saint-Germain. That was in France. He never won anything. His first instinct with Southampton and Tottenham Hotspur while he was in England. Now he's back in England with Chelsea. His first season with Chelsea, not too bad if you ask me, but at least, do you think this man should still stay with Chelsea and lead them forward? So
when you look at Chelsea's system of play, you will, to be fair to him, you will see the brand of football he's trying to play. It's just that he's not been able to either communicate it properly or the player has not been able to assimilate it properly. But most times when it works, that is the result you see, like the West Ham results that happened over the weekend. You understand? So, well, I don't want to judge him by just one season because it's a total new project, new players coming together as a team. Like with the exception of Chalobah, Thiago Silva, every other. Raheem Sterling, no? With just the two people. Every other player in that team is a new player. You understand? So when you look at it, you realize that it's a new project. He has done, I want to believe that he has done his, in chemistry, we call it experiment. He has experimented and he has seen that, okay, this person fits in here, there, and there. So if he repeats, for me, as much as I want him to go, I want to give him a second chance. I love giving people second chances, you understand? So I would want him to take a second chance and prove that he is the man for the job. So if by next season and Chelsea are competing for trophies, then we are good to go. But after playing like 10, 15 matches and it is still what it is, then he has to leave.
Well, remember Chelsea played in the final of the Carabao Cup, losing at the death to Liverpool. That shows that it's a positive in the right direction. But one thing is for sure, everybody wants a merry-go-round. It might be a big season for Chelsea next season because of changes in managerial position across board. But a lot of people still feel that this man, Pochettino, deserves to stay one more time and see if he can lead Chelsea to El Dorado next season. Remember, Chelsea have never gone since they started winning the Premier League a long time without winning the Premier League. And I know Chelsea will be thinking of winning. But one problem they had at the start of the season was changing too many players at the point in time. And I said that I don't think Chelsea would gel together because of the fact that there are no figure or senior experience in that team like we have loved to. Likes of Kante was let go. So many of experienced players were let go. And that's the result we are seeing right about now. Well, we have spoken about Chelsea, and hopefully Chelsea can answer the question from our student next season and go ahead and win the Premier League. But I think United deserves to win that Premier League before them. But that's just a joke, a crap one, in that one. Big thanks to Roy, who has been able to share more light on the event, and also Chelsea perhaps winning the Premier League next season. If Chelsea continue like this from next season, I think they will surely be a candidate to win the Premier League. Until we'll come again with another exciting edition of Big Trending from the stables of the Best Show. Enjoy yourself, and also make sure you wish this big man a happy birthday on our comment section. Once again, happy birthday, Roy.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.